All right, we're back with another Money Origami Originals. We got the Diamond Crystal Dodecahedron. Now, the dodecahedron of this type is unique among diamonds. Other dodecahedrons usually have five-sided sides. This has squares like an actual diamond crystal. So it's uncut diamond crystal. And on this model, you actually probably should put a tiny bit of glue. You can use tape or glue, and that's gonna make it really nice and stay together for you. So whatever type glue you use, sometimes origami can have glue. Now, I've tried to check around about the rules of origami, and there really isn't a whole lot of rules about origami or using tape or anything, but tape, if it's hidden, double-sided tape is okay. So that's what you might have to do. However, it stays together pretty good. But a little bit of glue on this one. Won't kill you. Alright, so we're going to show you how to fold it. And then you have a beautiful model. You put the tiniest piece of tape or a tiny bit of glue, or you can put it in between the seams or double-sided tape if you really want it to be an awesome ornament to hang. I mean, it's really cool. Just imagine that on a string hanging down, like, really nice dangling decoration. All right, you ready to see how to fold it? Gonna need a crisp $1 bill, and it's gonna require precision folding because it's a diamond. So I went ahead and pre-folded mine because we don't want this thing to take a half hour, right? So first thing you do is you fold this edge down over to this side and just get all the creases lined up as best you can. So you crease them all down really sharply too, the whole everything. Now you open that up and you fold it the other way. And you get a really sharp point there. Crease that down. Now leave that one. And then fold this down here. And make a really sharp crease right there. And unfold that and fold it the other way. I can't stress it enough. Really sharp creases. So now you open the whole thing up. And now you line up this line with this line. And there's an X right there. And so, well, so you've got the creases there, and you just line up this crease with that one, and then you pinch it right there so it doesn't move, and then you line up that crease with that one, and once you got it exactly where you want, then crease that down, and then you do it the other direction. Okay, and then you fold this top corner in till it touches that point, and its line goes straight across too. So, and then you do the other one, and then down here you've got to take this crease now, see, you're just making the X's. So you've got these 2 points here from the previous crease. So now you fold this up, matching with that point. See, from this one, and you keep going, and you fold this over the other way, and you got that one. And then this last little 2 corners is a little bit tricky because the paper doesn't go up very far. So we'll fold those in just a moment. Now at the top where the X is, you do a mountain fold. And so when you do that, make sure this point lines up with that point, and get it nice and straight, and crease that, and then skip this square, and then you do another one right here at the next X, and again make sure these points line up. Crease that, skip this square in the middle, and do this one, and then skip this square and do this one. Now you can fold this corner in using that line as a guide, and this crease lines up on that crease. So, and then you fold both of those in like that sharply. So now turn over, or however you want to hold it, and every one of these V-shaped creases, we've got to put a crease in the middle. So you're bringing these 2 points together, and let these squares show up as you do it. We don't want any creases in these squares going across. So you bring these points together, and then it's kind of difficult, but just lay it down and get in there and crease that down. Well, I used a small screwdriver. If you have a folding tool, it'll work really nice. So that's what we need to do. Going across the top, you bring them all in. See how that's lined up beautifully? That's the kind of creasing you need. And you line that up, and then you set it down on this side if you want to use your work surface to crease it. Okay, so you do all those right there. They're all the same. And then over here the paper is just cut off, but you're still doing the exact same thing. You just only have this small part to line up, but this little edge piece should go straight up. So and that one's easy to crease at least. And then you turn it over and you do the same creases. Bring those together, put whichever side down flat you're more comfortable with, and crease that little spot right there, and get all these creases See how it's nice and lined up? That's the top of the diamond. And you just do each one like that. Alright, and then here's the short edge again. And you just follow those little creases that are already there. So now you've got a shape like this. Now what I recommend is just go over all the diagonal creases again. And then it'll stay together pretty good without any taper glue. But I'm going to glue mine after the video. That way I didn't actually glue it. You can't prove it. Except I said it, so it's true. As far as I know. And you just redo all your creases. To get them nice and sharp, so we have the least amount of trouble putting this together. Alright, so we've got all the creases we need now. And you just make sure the squares are showing up. Like that. And I've got a little gnat flying around in here. Sorry about that. Yeah, one of the windows, the screen doesn't 100% seal. They changed them out here, and it's a little bit annoying if you like the window open. So you've got the little diamonds like that, and you've got these little creases pushed in that we went all the way across, the vertical creases. And we've got our little triangle creases. And then what you do is take the short side and it goes inside the long side. So you just see how it comes around together beautifully. And you just squish that one too. And now this one, these last two little corners tuck right in here and right here. So that's a little bit tricky. Dang, that gnat is really wanting to be a star. And you just put it like that, and it goes together right over top like that. And then the last one, it's a little bit harder, but if you just open it up a little bit, then you can put it right in there. And there it is. And now if you just gently pinch all the folds while you're holding the top and bottom. I mean, I'm just barely pinching them, really. And you could even put double-sided tape under there or a little bit of glue, because it's really going to help. You know, it's really going to make it look totally awesome. But so there's the model, and the more you mess with it just gently, it stays together pretty good. So it's not the most perfect origami, but it is a really nice origami there. And so there it is, the diamond crystal dodecahedron, unique of diamonds. And if you tape it, just a little tiny piece of tape will do it, because it doesn't take much. And then You can put it on a string. And you've got a really nice little ornament. It's totally unique. I don't think you've seen one of these before. Not out of $1. And that's what the channel's all about. So, hey, appreciate it if you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell if that's the way you like to do it. And check out the channel. There's a ton of really cool original origami on there. Money origami that hasn't been done before. So, not even the rings are like the other rings. There's a lot of boxes. I teach you how to design your own. There's over 60, maybe 70 videos now. Alright, so come on back for some more. You never know what I'm going to show next. Thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. Take care.